Take a look at this video shot a few hours ago. This was out of Damascus. The storm that came through there shortly before 1 o'clock took down that tree and caused a trampoline to fly on top of a car. My goodness, that is where we find our Matt Gregory live right now with an update. And Matt, that's the concern, I think, going into tonight is just those winds and the possible damage.
Yeah, the damage that we've seen, by the way, has been sporadic and minimal. I mean, this was a very lucky situation. I'll show you what we're looking at right now, and you can see it's already pretty much cleaned up here. Neighbors came by, helped out, chopping up the tree, getting the car out from underneath the trampoline. But that's something we've been seeing throughout the area is, minimal damage, although, with the winds and with how wet it is now, that's something people are definitely worried about. That's why schools in Montgomery County were out early today. This morning, Pepco crews in Rockville started preparing for damage from the storms, alerting crews and making contingency plans.
Our sister utilities might be impacted as well too, but we typically can move resources around.
Rodney O'Doy, the chief operating officer at Pepco, says high winds could see trees knock down power lines or utility poles, and the more that are down, the longer it'll take to get power back.
On average, I mean, you're talking several hours if you have multiple broken poles as a result of tree damage.
A little afternoon, Montgomery County schools dismissed early to lines of parents waiting.
Yeah, it's a good decision because like this, everybody's safe on the street.
And I think it was a good call. Honestly, I was going to keep them home, but with the early dismissal, I thought it was safe enough to send them.
While we talked to parent Holly Ligori, students came out and the rain started to pour.
We have non-perishables. We were stocked up on propane for our grill. We have candles, flashlights, extra blankets, water, things like that.
And around that time in Damascus, emergency alerts went out.
My little one was starting to get very frightened. I said, okay, we're going to go shelter in the basement.
While Shadi Lake and her family sheltered in the basement, wind gusts knocked down the tree in their front yard and blew their trampoline on top of the family car. And not long after, a neighbor knocked on the door.
And was like, oh my gosh. And he's like, that's why I checked to see if you're okay.
As they assess the damage, Shadi knows it could have been worse.
I'm really thankful, honestly, for the warnings because I take those seriously.
Thankful for the warning, and I think also thankful for neighbors. We were just talking with Shadi a little bit ago, and you can see they've now chopped the tree up, the trampoline. It's still upside down, but at least the car is out from under it. These are the important things, right? Watching neighbors, helping neighbors in messes like this. That was, one of the things that I think was a bright spot today, which has been just kind of a chaotic weather-wise. I mean, we're starting to see rain right now. This is how it's been going, though. Heavy downpours. Sun will come out. No rain, and then the wind kicks up and the rain starts again. So, in addition to all of that to factor in with how that's going to make roads a little slippery and could potentially, like you saw here, push trees down, knock them over. Another thing is, should you have power outages, we're told by Pepco the thing to do is to download the app. That way you can see where outages might be, report outages, and know when they could be finished completing work. So that's what we're keeping an eye on out here in Damascus in northern Montgomery County, and we'll continue following this throughout the afternoon. But for now in Damascus, I'm Matt Gregory. Back to you.
All right, Matt, thank you so much for that. Thank goodness no one was hurt.